welcome to the Knotty Knitwits.
I'm Michelle.
Who wears white only for podcasting.
Never again.
She's a farm girl, so she can't wear white. Yeah.
I told Leslie as soon as she got here, like, I feel like we need to get this done so I can take this shirt off because I don't know how people function in white. I love it. Like, I like
It's so
white.
pretty. Yeah, it's beautiful.
But I haven't been able to put wood in the stove, which is probably fine because we'd be sweating.
Yep.
I can't touch the dogs because they're just dirty.
Can't cook,
They're
can't
not
clean.
necessarily dirty.
So actually you should wear white every day.
I should.
You
Sorry,
have a lot
Eddie.
less responsibilities. I'm in white. I can't do
yes,
anything today.
exactly.
But sit and knit.
Yeah.
You could sit and knit.
I get some, yarns on me.
That's
but
okay,
that's
though.
okay.
It's
It
not
doesn't
dirty.
stain.
Mm-mm.
In fact, while you were on your way over, I was doing something. I'll just put that on hold.
Okay.
We have just stuff everywhere that we look. We have a lot of stuff because we didn't podcast last week.
It's
so
my fault.
Well, we're not going to discuss fault.
It's fine. It's fine. It was my fault. Why didn't we? I just wanted a day off.
You were doing something with Libby. It was
right.
Halloween weekend.
Yes.
So-
She had a neck injury and wanted to go do stuff with the kids, so we went to a trunk or treat. And
And I sympathize. If I had the opportunity to go do something fun with little kids, I'd do it.
They're so cute. Yeah.
I went to Rebecca's, my daughter's, over in Longview for Halloween, hoping, to get some trick-or-treaters.
Yeah.
There were a few, and I will tell you that the ones that we got were adorable.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
But there weren't that many. And then after I left, she said a group of big kids came, and just this one kid just reached into the bowl, took all the candy, and took off.
Oh, gee.
Like, I wish I'd been there for that.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
nice.
what I would have done, like throw an orange at his head or something, but
Don't know.
I would have missed.
Yeah.
I probably hit one of the cute little kids.
Yeah.
So
Then you'd be in jail.
something bad would have happened, and it wouldn't have been to the punk.
And you'd be
who
wearing
took all
stripes instead of white. Which stripes are nice, but
I could rock some stripes. Like, sure. Anyway,
so here we are today. But yeah, we were both feeling like, oh my gosh, it just seems chaotic today. But
well, and we've had these. I say storms.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, they were
rated G storms.
Yeah, we did have to go out yesterday. I even used a blower thing.
Oh,
and first
nice.
Michael went up on the ceiling, the roof.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, all sorts of crazy things been happening here. I'll tell you.
I'd like to see that.
He went up on the roof, and the funny thing about I just dribbled.
That's okay.
I don't wear lipstick very often either, so now
Don't get it on your shirt. Okay?
I know.
Don't touch your shirt with your
I
fingers
don't want
now.
lipstick juice on my
That's
white
right.
shirt. So Charmed and Dangerous, the cute little markers and stuff. She was having a shop update yesterday at 9 a.m., 11 her time. And I don't usually anymore set too many alarms and stuff because I don't need anything.
Right.
But she had these really cute pink ones. They're just really cute. I was like, I have to get one of those. So I'd set a reminder. And then as it turns out, it's like getting to be, I'm thinking shop update time. And Michael's like, well, I want to start by going up on the roof to, blow the stuff because the roof was covered.
Yeah.
The gutters were, all the stuff. So I'm like, okay, so he wants me to hold the ladder. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't really want to tell him, I don't want to hold the ladder for you right now because there's something I have to go buy.
Yeah, something way more important than
Right,
this. Yes,
exactly.
yes.
So fortunately, got him up on the roof.
And you ditched him.
I was able to kind of deal with the shop update
Yeah.
before he was saying, come hold the ladder.
Oh, good.
I want
Okay.
down.
He wasn't up there for
he wasn't
hours.
stranded because I was shopping. So, but yeah, then
good.
I used the leaf blower and there was so much out there that I finally got to the point where I just was scooping it by hand, throwing it over the fence and then doing the rest. And
It's true.
and we had one tree down out by the pond or whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, fortunately, we didn't. I mean, we only lost power for a second, and it was nothing.
Yeah, it's been stormy. I mean, I feel like we've had some really good storms. Bob and I were out on the deck, I don't know, last week sometime, and a storm came through, and there was lightning and thunder, and it was so loud and just powerful.
That's kind of fun.
It was cool because our deck's covered, so
Yeah.
we were just sitting there.
Did you get to see some lightning?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We were
fun.
sitting out there watching it, and I was like, "Are we supposed to be under a metal roof? Is this okay?" He was like, "Yeah, it's fine." So we just sat and watched it and had the fire going, and it was nice, but it was just so loud. You couldn't even talk. It was so loud. It was just crazy. So we just watched it. And
That's fun.
yeah. I love storms.
I do too. I was awoke. Stuff hitting the windows and stuff woke me up the other night, and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
I was waiting actually for Grace to try to attack it because you know,
just got to protect her family. You know,
well, something. Try to play with it.
That's right.
So, anyway. Well, normally we do try to do like what you've been working on and all that, but I think we should just work our way through what's in front of us.
Okay.
Do you want?
Sounds good.
Or do you want to try to go in some sort of order?
I don't care. It don't matter to me. I have one finished object, and that's it.
Well, I definitely think we should start with that because that's
right.
pretty noteworthy.
Well, I started. Everybody and his uncle is knitting this right now, so it's
I know.
pretty popular.
When I saw that, I was like, I just saw that the other day and thought, oh, that's really cute. I should do it.
Don't know if I'll ever wear it.
Okay.
I think maybe I will.
All right.
I'd like to think I will. It's by Petite Knit. It's the Sophie scarf.
Oh.
So everyone's
perfect for you.
Yeah.
In memory of Sophie.
My doggy Sophie. But I started this when I went on my solo girls beach trip. I don't know if we even talked about it, but
no, you didn't mention it.
Yeah, I have never gone anywhere by myself before in my whole life. So I decided to rent an Airbnb and go to the beach by myself for a weekend. And it was absolutely amazing. Like, it was so awesome. I can't even say how awesome it was. Just from the hosts that hosted me, they lived in the main house, and then I was in their Airbnb next to it, and they brought me breakfast every morning, and it was like gourmet breakfast. It wasn't just like cereal, and a muffin from the store. It was like they made stuff from scratch.
That is nice.
And they were the sweetest people. Anyway, they sold their house, so I was their second to last guest ever.
Oh, you're kidding! Oh,
which bummed me out so bad because I was like, I could see myself booking this place a lot because it was just perfect. But it was in Astoria, which is a place I don't go to very often, so it was cool to explore. I went to a wine tasting by myself, went to museums, stayed as long as I wanted, went and got food whenever I wanted. It was just, and the setup was so beautiful. They had a gas wood stove. I mean, I call it a wood stove, but it's a gas stove, but it looks like a wood stove, you know?
Uh-huh.
So you just flip the switch, came right on.
You don't have to worry about wearing white.
No,
and
exactly.
Yes.
And there was just a whole wall of windows that overlooked the river. It was just beautiful. And the place was pristine clean. You know how you go to some motels and you like bring flip-flops to in the shower because you don't want to get a foot fungus? I didn't worry about that. And I always usually wear more pajamas to bed because I'm worried about the sheets and the bedding. But this one I was like, nope, it is pristine and clean. Great. Like, it was just perfect. It couldn't have been more perfect. So I brought a bunch of projects there. Some I hadn't started, some I had started. And this is one of them I started. So, but I just finished it the other day because this is such a simple thing that it's easy to screw up.
Oh,
so
okay.
I screwed up and had to rip it out one time.
That is funny. But I can see it.
But I loved, the yarn I chose was, Carrie had dyed this with avocado. Yes. And it is the perfect pink and gold. It has gold sparkle, gold stellina. But it is the perfect color, shade of pink. I just absolutely, I want more of it. I want Carrie. Carrie was asking for Christmas gift ideas on her last podcast.
Go buy some avocados, Carrie.
Yes, I would take like just skeins of avocado dyed yarn.
I remember us being so amazed that was
it's gorgeous.
I think it's green.
Yes. I just think it's the perfect pink and that gold stellina in there. And then I paired it with this, which I got from Lori for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
So this mohair with gold sparkle in it too. So anyway, yeah, this is such a simple thing that you can easily screw it up because you're literally just knitting, but then you're like decreasing. You knit the first half.
I really like the idea of that.
I know. It's like, it's so cute. And just,
I'm surprised you like it because it's not going to be functional for warm.
Well, it is. It's actually warmer than you think.
Okay.
And I mean, and I don't feel like I put it on here quite right. The other day I put it on, I was like, yeah, I really like it. I don't know if because it is like wider in the back. So I feel like you can kind of put it up if you want. And I mean, I could see definitely if this was black, I could see myself wearing it more. But I feel like this is kind of a neutral.
It's totally a neutral
Color. I could see it as a great gift knit too for somebody like my mom or somebody, because I think that would be cute, but under a coat or something.
It looks cute. I mean, it reminds me of like the 60s with the well, I don't know why it comes to mind because she probably didn't wear anything like this, but that movie Psycho.
Yeah.
For some reason, the original, not the one with Anne Heche. Yeah. It's just kind of that, I don't know.
That vibe. Yeah, and this is the longer version, so there's two versions. You can do a shorter one, which you can only tie once, I think, around, and then this is the double, you know, you can, this one you can double.
So does the pattern specifically call for a certain weight of yarn, or does it not really matter?
I mean, I don't think it would matter because it would just depend on how big it gets. Yeah. But it does.
So I was kind of looking, but the pink you used is a fingering.
Yeah, fingering and then mohair, so that would be a DK, right?
A very light DK, because the mohair is not really going to count as a...
Right. Well, it's supposed to count, but yeah, I know what you mean. To me, it's like, does it really? They used cashmere by Mondial. So I don't know. With 2 strands of yarn held together. Okay, so...
Do what you want.
So you can do what you want. Yeah. I just did it because I was like, I wanted the softness of the mohair, although Carrie's yarn was very soft on its own. And I always say bigger's better. So to me, it was like, if it was a little bit bigger, that was fine with me. Yeah. Sure. But I really like it. It's still not completely dry.
Oh, really?
Which is weird. I've been drying it for like 2 days.
Oh.
So I just think with the weather temperature change, it's taking longer. So today I put it over the heater.
I could go put some wood in that fire.
You're good.
I mean, I'd have to change first.
That smells really good. And it is soft. But I think this is a great gift net for somebody.
Great. Yeah, totally.
And it is super soft, and it's a great way to use up scraps that you have or whatever.
Right, because it's not... I mean, I've got lots of yarn that would make a really good one of those. Just,
and cashmere would be nice.
Yeah, or a nice silk that's smooth and...
Yeah.
I might have... Now, is that a free pattern or is that...
it's a paid-for pattern.
Okay.
Yeah, Sophie's Scarf by Petignette, but so many people are knitting it right now. It's crazy. And I think I'll knit another one. It's just... It's funny because, like I said, it looks very simple, and it is, but you can easily screw up.
Well, that's what we do when we do simple things.
Well, you keep repeating the same 8 rows.
Yeah.
And the problem is, if you don't have a row counter or something, you're either in your head having to go, okay, I'm on row 1, I'm on row 1, I'm on row 1. And I marked my right side and wrong side, so I knew what was my right side, but it's like, one time I was like, crap, am I on row 2 or 3 or 4? You know, like which even number am I? And so you either have to write it down each time or have a row counter or do something to where you remember, because it is so simple that it's easy to screw up.
And are the rows going this way? Short?
Are
they long?
You start off with only a tiny bit of stitches and then you increase all the way to, I think it's like 33 stitches. And then you start
you are going back and forth that way. So,
to
I
this
mean,
point,
if you were keeping a row counter, you'd feel like you're constantly...
Going back to 8. 1 through 8, 1 through 8, 1 through 8,
Oh, it's really pretty.
So that was a quick, I mean, well, it wasn't quick because I've literally been working on it since I went to the beach, and that was, 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago now?
I don't even know. It seems crazy.
Seems forever ago, but like I said, I had to rip it out and start over, and so that's what took me a while. But anyway.
Nice. I have seen a few of those on, and I had mentally thought I should find out what that pattern is because I like it.
Yeah. So. No, I think it's a great knit for sure. It was fun. So that's my only finished object.
Well, I don't think I finished anything. That's for sure. I don't think
I just keep starting things.
Good for you. That's fun.
And then that puts off finishing things that I'm supposed to finish. You know what I mean? It's like distracts me away from like actually accomplishing
There's good
anything.
For both.
Yeah.
Because I've been working on Renata's blanket because it's funny. Michael said something about, oh, you're going to give that to her for Christmas.
Oh boy.
I was like, well, no, I'm going to give it to her before Christmas.
Oh, before Christmas. Okay.
No, that was when I didn't realize that Christmas was so close to now.
I know.
Like, wait a minute.
I went to Target yesterday and they already had Christmas music playing. In Bath and Body Works, I went in there and they had Christmas music playing and all the Christmas stuff out. And I was shocked because I had not been to the store like a Target or anything like that for a while.
Okay.
And so it was like a shock to my system to walk in and be like, there was lines at Target.
Oh, wow.
At the cash registers. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's happening. Like, my brain's not in that mode of like, I got to start shopping. I got to start, you know.
I still don't want to deal with all that.
I know.
I think we've decided Renata's not coming home for Christmas or Thanksgiving because she was just here. Mm-hmm. I mean, it seems like a while ago.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be so I was going to go see her like next March or just whatever.
Yeah.
But a couple people mentioned that Maryland Sheep and Fiber Show or whatever
Sheep
it's
and
called.
Wool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in May.
Mm.
And it's like 20 minutes from Renata's.
Perfect.
So you know what I'm doing in May?
Yeah.
I'm going to go
nice.
see Renata.
Yeah.
Drag her along to that with me. Because people have said it's better than, it's not as chaotic as Rhinebeck and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really excited.
Yeah. Good.
But then when we were thinking, I mean, I would love to fly her home whenever, but I want her to have enough leave so that when I'm there, she can give me her undivided attention.
Totally.
For weeks.
Yes.
And, you know, it was $1,000 last time we brought her home. And I'm sure it's going to be even more this time.
Oh, it's expensive, yeah.
So, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
It'll be weird, though. And it's not like if Renata's not here, it's not Christmas.
Right.
But, you know, I mean.
No, it does put a damper on things. It's not the same for sure.
No. We've got Rebecca. She's not too, I mean, she's just in Longview.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
You know, I mean, we'll still do Christmas, but just the whole commercialism.
Yeah.
But it's so fun. I mean, it can be so fun, but yeah, I'm not ready for.
It's a mix of both.
It
Well,
is.
now that the girls are married, it's like I'm trying to think of like, what do I just get them? Couples gifts? Do I like?
Right.
Do I? You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
It's a
got
whole
that
new
to deal
world
with.
to
Yes, it
think about.
is.
It's just weird to think last year at this time, Emmy was getting engaged.
Yeah, but didn't you still buy Cole gifts?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
really, it's no different.
No, it's not. I just feel like now that they're officially married, it's like, okay, I need to set the stage for how I'm going to do it from here on out. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, am I always going to buy them individual gifts, or can I just buy them?
I guess it just depends on what you're getting them.
Couple gifts.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
All the things we have to think about.
Yeah, exactly. So who knows? All right. So what should we tackle?
Well, let's tackle this lovely pile.
Okay. Yes, lovely pile.
Yes.
Yeah.
So our friend Claire. Claire, this is great for those of you over in the UK because we often talk about yarn dyers that are here in the States. And this yarn dyer, Claire Bird, birdstreetyarn.com, is over in the UK. And she was so kind. She sent us this amazing box of gifts.
Beautiful stuff.
I had held out for a while not peeking at mine because I was just gonna like do it on the podcast.
Oh, good for you. I didn't even think about it. I just opened it as soon as I got here today.
Yeah, but then when we did the podcast last week, I was like, I can't wait anymore. I have to look at this bag.
It's been too long.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
she sent me this amazing, like, if I just show you this, you guys are gonna be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, so generous. Oh my gosh.
Totally.
Amazing.
Try this again.
Beautiful. Soft.
You got to see it all together.
Yes.
Look at that bouquet of minis she sent.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
And she said that it's a fade.
Yeah.
So I think it goes from here to here to here.
Yeah. Can you hold it all there?
To here. With my white backdrop. It's
Right,
perfect.
it's perfect.
Isn't it gorgeous?
So
And they are.
pretty.
The base that she uses is really soft and
So pretty.
just love these colors. So and they each have fun little this is O Vienna.
Pinks and purples.
Eternal Flame. Club Tropicana.
Fun.
And even though you might like this, you can't have them. Don't stop believing.
Oh my god.
You know, you little journey fan. So anyway, and these pretty
Yes, the stitch markers are gorgeous.
They are really
They're
gorgeous.
So
I'm gonna make that noise.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, crinkle. They're beautiful. Isn't it funny how you can never find your pretty prized stitch markers when you want them? I have them scattered so many places
Do you?
that I'm like, but these I think I'm going to keep right next to my chair because I'm like, I want to
have
use
my
them now.
special ones next to my chair.
See, I just have them in different project bags and like I need to like
Well, now that I
Hauling
don't
them in.
go very many places,
Yeah.
I don't use a notions bag so much
Okay,
anymore.
yeah.
I have things by my chair.
Me too. I have a basket and like, with my measuring tape, scissors, darning needles, things like that. But I feel like my stitch markers just end up in different bags and on different projects. But anyway, but this is the lovely stuff she sent me. This stuff is the softest
Beautiful.
stuff ever. This is called Cinnamon Snow, and it's 70% baby alpaca, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere.
That's the best base ever.
No, I feel like this is way softer than that cashmere I got.
No, I know, but this
is
base,
amazing.
because I bought that same base from Amy and Little Taylor.
Yes.
And I just love it.
It is so buttery soft. It's amazing. And it has a slight little halo, which I think is gorgeous.
Very gorgeous.
Beautiful. And then she sent me this beautiful mohair, which is called Tamarisk Cloud. It's her Surrey lace, so it's the baby Surrey alpaca and mulberry silk. So together, they look so perfect together.
They
They're
do.
beautiful. So, so pretty. And then she sent these minis. Doo-wop, that thing. This is her...
Doo-wop that thing. Is that the name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You didn't just add that
I didn't just say that,
at
no.
the end.
No,
Okay.
she has it in parentheses.
Okay.
But,
All right.
yeah, so this is her merino nylon.
Oh, they're pretty. Pretty
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous colors. And it's kind of a fade. Kind of. You could definitely
Oh,
fade it.
absolutely.
Yeah, totally. Beautiful. And these are the stitch markers. I'm going to try not to take them out.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
good
too
call.
much noise for Michelle. So.
Not for me. For our picky little viewers.
Aren't they so pretty?
Not that you guys aren't really picky.
No, I don't blame you.
You
Sometimes
guys
it's super
tolerate.
loud.
You haven't had to tolerate it yet. It could happen at any moment, but usually the dogs have barked by now.
Oh, and they have a podcast, Handmade with Love.
Oh.
So I wonder if this is by someone else. Is this by someone else?
I don't know. I didn't write down that she had a podcast. I have.
Bex Creates Stitch Markers and Bag Charms, Handmade with Love. Bex Creates podcast on YouTube. Oh no, www.birdstreetyarn.com. Okay. But does she have a podcast?
Well, if she does, I feel bad because I thought I'd looked into that kind of stuff. But
Maybe, yeah. I just think they're
slack.
so pretty. They're beautiful. I love blingy type.
Well, yeah.
And I love the stitch markers. I don't know. I prefer stitch markers over progress keepers.
Okay.
Just
See,
because.
I like the lever
Clasp,
back,
yeah.
lever
Lever
lever back clasp.
Clasp.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, those. Yeah. So anyway, those are so pretty. So thank you so much for sending us those.
Oh, super sweet.
So sweet and unexpected, which are the best things.
We were very
Blown
spoiled.
away. Yes. That was extremely kind.
I mean, I don't even know for sure. Like, these are so pretty, and there's so many of them. I have to like figure out the perfect thing
I
to
know.
do with them.
I know. That's how it is with so many things.
I know.
It's like, they're
It's
so
true.
pretty. It's like, oh my gosh, I just want to stare at them for a while. And I've heard other podcasters say the same thing, that some yarns you just have to you just want to look at for a while before you knit with it. I feel like I do have some yarns that are like that I like to just look at them, Someday I'll put them into something, but for now I'm just enjoying looking at them.
Well, it's nice that one of your hobby pieces of your hobby can also be a piece of art. Because there's a lot of hobbies that's not the case.
Yeah,
you know.
it's true.
So,
It's true. Yeah. Usually the stuff in its raw form is not artistic. You
Right.
know, like if you, I don't know, I shouldn't say if you paint, like watching the paints, it's not as enjoyable. But maybe for some people that paint, looking at,
probably.
maybe it is. But
I
for
would,
me-
if I was a painter, which there's no way I could be. I
Yeah.
don't possess that. But
Yeah.
I'd probably buy paint the way I buy yarn.
Yeah, you
It
think
would just
so?
be, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Just because I'm a shopper.
Yeah, it's true. It's
So
true.
I'm a
You want to have a
consumer.
little bit of everything,
Yeah.
or a lot of everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Going on
Well, we could show, I could show, let me show Renata's book. Although that has such a story to it.
yeah, let's just go through this.
Okay,
Since we're already on this,
Since we're on it.
since we're on it.
Okay.
Yes.
We were just blessed with so many gifts this last week. I mean,
Yeah.
it just was like,
Unexpected too, like nothing that
No,
was like,
I
hey,
know.
I want to send you something. Can I do that? It's just
no, it was.
Oh, it
I
was.
mean, yeah, because I had to get the
That's
address
right.
somewhere.
That's true. Your address is just not out there.
I don't publish it on the page, but
Please send us gifts. Yeah. That's true. Never
yeah.
mind. Okay, I take that back.
So Margaret, who is Tooth Fairy Pearls, she had contacted me for my address saying that she has a bag maker. She's in Canada that she really likes, and she wanted to send us some bags.
Yeah.
So she had the bag maker send them directly to us. So
sweet.
thank you, Margaret.
So kind.
And the bag maker is called I Heart You, and she's on Etsy.
EWE.
Yes, IHER. Never mind, you guys will see
We
the
even
link.
gained an extra hour of sleep last night. We should be with it
probably
today.
messed us up.
So, gee, it messed me up getting here on time today. It totally screwed me up because at first Bob and I went to bed super late last night, and then when I got up this morning it was like 8 something, and I was like, crap. Like, I usually like to have a leisurely morning, drink my coffee out on the deck, make a breakfast. And I just felt instantly like rushed. Like I haven't gotten anything prepared. Well, then Bob was like, no, that clock hasn't been turned back yet. And I was like, oh. So then I felt like, I'd gained another hour of time. And so but then I really chilled and just was like, I'm going to knit a little bit, drink my coffee. And the next thing I know, it was like after 9, I was like, I'm going to jump in the shower. I haven't showered yet. I don't even know what I'm bringing today. Nothing's organized. So anyway, back to Margaret. Sorry, but that was
okay. Well, whenever I feel like I have extra time, I end up being late or borderline late because
and I hate being late. It was like after 10, and I told Bob, I was just like, oh my gosh, I usually try to leave at 10 or before 10.
Oh, and then I go and bug you.
No, it's fine. I just got in the car when you text, and I was like, yep, heading out now. But yeah. So anyway.
So the bags.
Yes.
And this is exciting because this is going to be a giveaway. Not what she sent us, of course. She sent me this bag, which is just awesome.
And these are hand done, right? Where's the thing about it? I want to read about it. They're hand. Where did I read it?
I don't know. Did you read it on here?
I read it on somewhere.
Because it's really tiny print. I don't think it was.
Oh, you know what? I think it was inside.
In the bag.
I think it said something.
Okay, Leslie's going to find that. I'm going to show you guys
this
bag. And really, I'm impressed. This is a good size because they don't look that big. I mean, they look, when you're holding it up. But I put all of those minis in here.
Yeah.
And look at that. It's like there's still room.
Well, and the material is like a quilted material. It's nice and thick. It's not just flimsy and it even sits up on its own too. But yeah, it says it's hand printed. So these are hand printed. And she gives washing instructions inside. But it's Laura. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Grelick. She's the one that has I Heart You, Etsy.com. That's her card. Here's her info though. So that's her shop. So I have to check her out. But yeah, I Heart You. So
I do like that feeling.
I do too.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
it's, like
it's a quilted. Okay. Yeah, it's like nice and thick. It's not flimsy or. So this is my bag.
The pretty interior.
Yes, I love this. It's like gold and it's very pretty. It has a little pocket in here. Yeah, this is my bag. Which has a tent down there and some boats.
And I love that you figured out that was fire.
Yes. At first we were looking, I was like, what is that? Oh, I think it's fire. Yes. I love it. I think it's really pretty. And then, did she make these too?
Yes.
The bag smells like lavender. And it's because it has these. Oh, I love lavender. It's like got to be one of the best scents. I love lavender tea, lavender lotion. It smells so good. But anyway, so makes your bags smell amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Margaret.
I know, Margaret. Thank you.
And I can see why you like the bag so much.
Absolutely, yes.
I love anything that's hand done like that. I mean, all bags are handmade, obviously, or machine made, but made by people, but I just think that's cool that they must have made like a stamp or something and stamped it on here, is what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know.
I'm guessing. I'm speaking out of my whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I should be holding up my...
Yes, your whale bag.
My whale bag.
Yes. So she's on Etsy, iheartyou.etsy.com. So I'll have to go look at her bags.
Yeah, she's got some cute ones.
I'm sure.
I looked.
I'm sure.
So this is the one that we'll do as a giveaway.
Which is so pretty.
And obviously, I think a good prompt would be to go find a bag in her shop or check her shop out. If you're on Instagram, give her a follow. And we'll have to have a keyword for that, but we have we have another bag giveaway, and this is also going to go in there.
Yes.
So maybe the keyword for this one will be EWE, since that's part of her shop name. Because like I said, I'd say bag, but we have another bag giveaway. So we're gonna say if you want to enter, and again, just to go over our rules or our guidelines for entering our giveaways. You can enter multiple giveaways, and it doesn't do you any good to like do multiple comments, but that's okay too, because I know when I watch podcasts, I comment like
several times.
You can't save up all your comments for once you forget what you were going to say.
That's true.
So that's fine, whatever. We do ask that you're in the United States because shipping is crazy. But anyway, EWE will be your keyword for that, and I'll write it down so that I remember for next time.
Beautiful bags though. I don't have any black bags, I don't think.
Well, they go with everything.
I know. That's what I love about it. I love it.
I love the feel of it.
I do too. It's so nice. It feels like good quality materials. It's very nice. And a good size too. I feel like it's like not huge, but it's not a tiny little sock sack.
Right.
You know? It's a nice, it's a good size bag.
Love it.
So pretty.
Love
so thank
it.
you, Margaret. That was super nice.
And nice bags. I love you. It is I love you. I felt a little weird saying I love you for a minute, but it is.
You're right. Cute play on words. So fun. So should we go into this one now?
We might as well. Let's
do all the giveaways now.
And then we could do our giveaways from last time. We could
gosh.
announce our winners.
It's just going to be a giveaway podcast.
I know.
Yes. Which is awesome.
We love that you guys stick with us no matter what we're doing. Well,
and even when we don't know what we're doing, which is most of the time.
We just want to go through piles. We have no plan, just go through the piles. So, Darlene.
Yes, Bags by Awesome Granny reached out to us and wanted to send us a lovely bag.
Christmas bags.
And she allowed us to pick which one we wanted, which is always so kind and sweet.
There is something about Christmas bags that is just really fun. I don't know what it is.
Puts you in the mood. It's funny. It's if I were to put my project in a Christmas bag in February, it wouldn't mean the same.
No.
But the minute, like, I don't know, after October,
as soon as
November
Halloween's
starts
done,
then it's like
golden.
it's just there's something about putting your project in a Christmas bag that makes you just feel like
all my projects are going to get swept up, except for my whale one. I'll have to find.
Yes.
Although it's a great place to keep those pretty colorful minis while I decide what I'm going to do.
That's true.
So I have two here because one will be a giveaway. I haven't decided for sure. What I'll probably do is let the winner pick between the two.
Nice.
Unless in the meantime I fall in love with, I get like emotionally attached. If I become emotionally attached to one of these,
then you get which sends you.
I mean, it could happen.
But either one would be very cute, and they're both very Christmassy.
And they're huge.
They're huge. Sweater size.
Is great because I pulled out my Bubbles cardigan, which I have not worked on since the last time I said I worked on it. But yesterday I was trying to figure out. So I have that. I'm not going to show it because it's huge, but that huge basket. I bought this huge rope basket, you know, in the spirit of
these.
Thank you. Yes. The ones from Just Me Grandma,
which we love.
I mean, I would buy. She just did a shop update, and I want to buy like 3 more.
Oh boy!
But I wanted an inexpensive, huge one that I could put a bunch of other stuff in.
Yeah.
That could kind of withstand dogs and stuff, you know. Well, so I got this one, but I can't have it by my chair anymore because Grace, my puppy, our puppy, is just into everything.
She's a toddler.
So I can't, right now I can't do that. But so I was like, what am I going to do with that Bubbles cardigan? It's huge. And I think it's going to fit with all the other yarn. So I'm going to give that a go here in a minute.
Yeah, try it out.
But so I told Darlene, I like this one and I like this one. You decide, you know, whatever. Well, she sent them both. The other one will be the giveaway. So this one, there was just something about the little cottages that I liked. I'm not really that into the the Nomi guys.
He's cute though.
He's cute.
I like
I'm not
him.
saying I don't like him. I'm just saying what really attracted me was like the snow on the trees and the cottages with the glowing windows. And
That's how every Christmas should be.
you know? I want to live in this Christmas place.
This Christmas village, yeah.
And the colors. I loved the colors of this.
It's beautiful.
But then this one I just thought was kind of funny. It's just not something you see every day, like ever.
It's cute.
I can't say I've ever seen dinosaurs in Santa hats.
Hey, you know, I'm
with
sure somewhere it happens.
and with ornaments hanging out their mouth. And
But
stuff.
some snow too.
Absolutely.
You know?
I mean, we got the theme going.
It's like a tropical winter.
So I don't know. I think they're both pretty darn cute. So,
They are. Very cute.
so anyway, the winner will get one of these. Maybe it'll be your choice. Maybe it won't. We'll just see.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise to me too.
Yes. And this is the one I picked, which was the cute Santa with the mushrooms. I
love the colors in that one too.
I love the blue. It just reminds me of winter. It's very, very pretty.
And I always like those mushrooms. They remind me of that Kate Celine gal.
Yeah.
With her little minis and stuff.
Inside. But these things are huge. You can fit.
Yes, I am
so
totally going to do
much.
it.
Yes, do it.
Which one should I load up just to see?
Load up that one.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, they are big. I have 3 sweaters going right now, I think. And I could probably fit all 3 of them in here, which would actually be very nice. I think I will do that. It would just be nice to grab this bag and go, oh, my three sweaters are in here. Which sweater do I want to work on? And not be like, I have all these different bags with different sweaters. And so thank you so much, Darlene. That was super sweet of you.
Bags by Awesome Granny.
Check her out. She makes amazing bags all year round.
All year round.
All year round.
What shall we have the prompt be? What do you want to do for...
I think they should go to her shop and pick out their favorite bag. Like, what's their favorite bag?
And what should our keyword be to do the search for the winner? What do you think?
Awesome Granny?
Sure.
Maybe? I mean, that'd be easy.
Although, let's make sure you guys spell it right because it's a computer doing it, not me. So,
right. So Granny.
I think she does IE.
I think she does, but if you're looking to pick it out, would it need to be
or we could do Darlene.
Darlene? Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah, if people remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
or
you're
Christmas
right.
bag. Could just be Christmas bag because these are Christmas bags.
Okay,
these are legit Christmas bags. They're not anything else.
Okay,
so keyword is Christmas bag to enter the giveaway for one of these 2 bags. Yeah, Christmas bag. You'll remember that?
I'm going to write it down because I won't.
Okay.
I want you guys to know that I did buy another 16-inch. I think this is a size 4. So I could get the other sleeve going.
Nice.
But I didn't get it going yet. But it turned out good that I hadn't because I cast on something else that I used those for.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so yeah, my Bubbles cardigan I've done nothing with. I can't take any credit for working on it. But it...
Well, easily.
With all the, 8 skeins of yarn or whatever I've got going.
And it doesn't even look stuffed.
No.
It's not even stuffed.
This is awesome.
You could fit a couple more skeins in there.
I'm so happy to have that contained in something. It is grace-proof.
It's safe. Yes. No, it's true.
She was being pretty quiet for a minute this morning, and so I looked, and she'd gotten a hold of a box. She loves stuffing. And you know when you buy like a necklace or something and it comes in a box with that stuffing stuff?
Yes.
The box was in a million pieces.
Of course.
And then the stuffing was just from a little tiny piece of it. She had it
destroyed,
which I don't care about the box. I don't like having to clean up. But, yes.
That's perfect.
That's awesome.
Perfect.
That is so awesome.
No, I just love being able to condense, combine and condense projects to where you don't have a million bags.
And if you have a big project like that Bubbles cardigan where you've got 8 skeins of yarn that go with it, it's nice to be able to keep them all right there.
Yes. Or if you have a crochet blanket going, you can have all your minis in there. That's perfect. So it's great for all those kinds of projects. Or maybe you're a sock knitter and you have 10 pairs of socks.
Maybe.
You could leave them all in there.
Or all of your whips could go into one.
Exactly.
So what do we do? Awesome. Christmas bag.
Christmas bag is our keyword for the Bags by Awesome Granny. But go check out her shop and I still like to know what their favorite bag is.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You have to tell us that.
So always check out people's shops because it's always nice to send people their way. And she has some really cute fabrics for Christmas. It was hard to decide. We both were like, oh, I love this one. Oh, but then I like this one too. And maybe this one. So.
And if you are on Instagram, you can also follow them on Instagram because then you get to see. And by the way, if anybody's watching that doesn't take notice of our notes that we do here on YouTube, I know that, because I've been asked a couple times just over the years, Leslie's Instagram name.
Oh, yes.
Maybe I'll...
It's really difficult.
it is.
It
I know. I should probably change it.
No,
but
even
why
my
now?
email. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've always thought, why don't I just change my email? I always have to spell it. But yeah, what is it? Is it just Lettenmeyer?
It's Lettenmeyer's.
Which is my last name.
And I do have it linked in these show notes, so you could click on it and go right to her page.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll put one of those banners across the bottom.
Well, I have been getting a lot more followers,
Okay,
not just
good.
from strange men that I have to block. Oh my gosh.
I know.
It's so crazy.
And what's sad is it's not even really strange men. Like,
No,
if these guys
exactly.
were real, I'd be like, hey, go ahead, follow
well,
me.
they're all doctors.
Right? I know. They're all hot.
Saving lives.
They all believe in God.
Yes.
And they love children.
And they're single.
I mean,
or
who knew
widowed.
there were so many wonderful men out there?
I know, just looking for love.
I thought I was lucky that I got a good one, but apparently there's an abundance
everywhere.
of them.
Coming out in droves.
And they all want to know me. Who knew I had all that going on?
Thank God for Instagram. You
I've
know?
gotten older and fatter, but hey, I still got it.
Oh my gosh. It's so funny. And especially when it cues you in when they have like no postings. You're like,
And the funny thing that they're doing now is they've all made their accounts private.
Yes.
Like that somehow makes them more
yes.
legitimate.
So it tempts you to want to follow them and check them out. You know?
it's
No, I
so
just
funny.
block. So yes, I have been getting a lot of legits because I do, if somebody follows me, I do check them out. If there's knitting of some sort or some kind of craftiness or something that I can relate to, then I don't block. But if I don't know you or it looks a little strange.
And I've gone back and forth so many times on having my account private versus just open. And because my thought is if it's private, then I can just let the normal ones in and keep all the weirdos out.
Right.
But I believe that then I just fall behind. I'm just not, you know.
That's why I almost prefer just keep it open and then I see who has followed me and I can go, okay, let me check these, you know.
And so if perchance I've accidentally blocked you, I apologize. Send me a message.
Yeah.
If you want. I mean, whatever. I'm not that exciting to follow either, but
me either.
You know, you'll never know unless you try.
That's right. That's true. That's true. All right, what should we go into next?
Whatever.
I mean, I still have. Well, this is community service, so.
And I have. Okay, let's do the prizes that we have from last time that we want to get to their proper owners.
Yes.
And I have a new giveaway that we can always get to that in a while.
Yeah.
So we had
so many giveaways. So many.
And maybe I'll let you. Remember last when I screwed up the bag one? I told the wrong person.
It happens.
Okay, so
we need to go that one.
Okay, yeah, that's this one.
So the gingerbread Yarn Cafe Creations. The winner is Christine Abrams. So congratulations, Christine.
Yeah.
Reach out to Michelle. How do they reach out to you?
You can either send me a message on Instagram if you follow me, or knottyknitwits@gmail.com. And all right,
next one, whiskey.
The row one minis.
The row one minis. That was the key word, was whiskey, and the winner of that is Angela. Can't pronounce her last name. Fallring.
I know. FAH. If that's you so far. REN.
KOPF.
Yeah. Common spelling.
So sorry.
Yeah.
I have a hard last name to pronounce too, so I get it. Yours might be harder to spell than mine, but I get that it's hard to pronounce. So congratulations, Angela. And again, reach out to Michelle and we'll get those in the mail for you. Did you show them? You showed them, right? The minis?
I did, yes.
Okay.
And then
our next one is by Charming You.
Came undone.
This beautiful skein has some sparkle.
Rain
in it.
Man.
Rain Man colorway. And that was Catherine Cunningham. Congratulations, Catherine. Let us know your info and we will get that in the mail. And then
that was I did, and I meant to tell you to bring that skirt.
I know,
I totally
I
forgot.
know. I was going to bring it and have us jokingly measure it on here to see if we could figure out the dang size of it, and I spaced it, but I've got to do that because I want somebody to get it during the winter so they can actually wear it.
Well, winter goes on. For a while,
I know, but I kept
we're
saying,
still
I said I would
technically
do
in
it,
fall,
and I just
right?
haven't done it yet. It's sitting
okay.
up in my closet. I need to get it down.
Don't want to make anyone, mad.
Well, I did have one message from somebody who was a little upset that I had not done it yet. And it was right when I was leaving for the beach and stuff, I think. And I was like, I'm leaving out of town. I promise you I will do it. I'm sorry. I haven't gotten to it yet. But
Slacker.
I'm a slacker, but I will get to it. Yeah. So, because I do want somebody that skirt to have a good home and be used.
I think that you should just measure it around without stretching it out or anything.
Yeah.
Just measure it around and let someone else figure it out.
That's what I'm going to do because I'm not I have no sewing knowledge at all. And so that's what I will do. I'll measure the length too so you kind of know, like, is it going to fall? Where is it going to fall? Because it's not long, but it's not
or
a
if you want to bring it next time.
Yeah, I'll bring. I'll bring
Yeah.
it too. I'll probably figure something out.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Lots of giveaways.
Okay, and then one more giveaway that we will pick the winner next time. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say is, if you're entering a giveaway, I know our podcasts are long, but if you want to know if you've won, watch the next one, because we'd like to, ideally, when we announce the winner on like this one, it would be nice, and the goal is that I'll hear from you guys before the next time we record. And last time it was great. Everyone got in touch with me, so that's just kind of the goal.
It is nice because we don't like hanging on to stuff, and we also don't like not knowing. Has somebody reached out? Did somebody reach out?
I mean,
Did we draw a new
I know
winner?
this is hard to believe that I could actually miss something.
Yeah, it is shocking, really.
Really. But anyway, let's do this. This is a self-striping.
Beautiful.
And it's Northwest Fibers.
So pretty.
They're very fall colors,
Yeah.
which we here in Oregon got, at least in the Pacific Northwest, got ripped off of fall this year.
I believe it too.
We went from summer to winter, but
And windstorms, which blew all the pretty leaves off. I usually like to have a good week or two of being able to
know.
observe the pretty leaves before they all get blown away. But I feel like we've had a couple, at least two, really windy days. And I just feel like, oh,
Now our
they're
leaves are gone.
Wow, I didn't even get to really enjoy watching them turn.
it's true.
I mean,
But
there's
those
still
of you
some,
on the East
but-
Coast probably still have beautiful fall things going on. And
Yeah.
anyway, but this isn't just open to those of you that still have leaves on the tree. We'll open this up to
That's good. Yeah, show us proof that you actually have some fall
you must-
foliage.
Exactly. And so for this one, we'll make the keyword. It's called Autumn is Calling. It's their butternut sock is the base, and I think butternut would be a great keyword to use. So
I
we'll
love
do
butternut
that.
squash.
Yeah, butternut squash
I've
is
been making
good.
lots of acorn squash lately.
Have you?
I love it. It's so yummy.
All right,
I
so
love all that fall stuff.
I do
It's
too.
all so good.
I made pumpkin mac and cheese the other day
Ooh.
from
That sounds good.
I think the website's Half Baked Harvest, and there's a lot of good recipes on there. But
I made pumpkin chili a couple weeks ago for when the kids all came over and we carved pumpkins and stuff.
I
That
always
was
make that
yummy.
a couple times. I
Oh.
love that.
I love it too. It's so good. But it's funny because the recipe that I have for it has no beans in it at all.
Oh
And I was like, that's not chili then.
no, you got it.
So I added, chili beans to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta do that.
Absolutely.
What is it then? It's just soup.
No, yeah, exactly.
Why do you call it chili? I don't know.
I
but-
agree. I concur.
Who knows?
All right. Wow. Okay, hour in, and we've not even
Haven't even
really
shown
shown
projects.
anything.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Although it's still fun stuff to look at.
Yes, and it's chances for people to win stuff.
Like
which
if
is
I
fun.
watch a podcast, that's probably my favorite part, is looking at all the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
And then I shop.
Yeah,
Bad.
exactly.
All the enabling.
All right.
All right.
You show something.
Okay. Well, one thing that has kind of taken my attention, I started this at the beach. This is one of my favorite bags.
I do love that
I
one.
love this one. Who's this by?
I want
Oh,
to
it
say
says in
like
here.
Darn Yarn.
Darn Yarn MN.
Yeah,
Is
that
from
sounds right.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Or where is it from?
I don't know, and
Let's see,
I assume there's still. I'm gonna look them up while you're
I
talking.
hope so, but anyway, this bag, it clasps.
I know it's great. I love it.
So you can like hold it on your arm or whatever. But it's one of my favorite bags. I love it. She's got great bags. So anyway, this is one that I took to the beach when I went and wanted to work on. Oh gosh, that's not it. That's a pattern. I stuck a couple things in here. Okay. This is called the Classic. And this is by Espostrico. It's a free pattern, which if anybody wants a good pattern, like check out Espostrico because all of their patterns are free. And they have so many beautiful patterns. So this is just a sweater. And I am knitting this with linen quill, of course.
Oh my God, what's the deal? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Here it is. So this is that new colorway from Linen Quill.
Oh, so pretty.
Blue,
Oh, yeah.
the white mohair. Although I will say I was having slight regret that I did not pair the blue with the gold. Because I think it would have sparkled a little bit. Whereas this, the white doesn't sparkle. Yeah, it would have given just that little bit of shimmer, but it's fine. So anyway, I've gotten the neck done so far, and I'm just working on the increases now for the, I'm assuming it's raglan. I don't know. I'm not a sweater. I mean, I knit lots of sweaters, but I don't know all the terminology. I just do it, you know. So this is it so far. But it's super duper soft.
Okay, I can see, I like it with the white because I like blue and white together.
Yes.
But I can see where the sparkle,
And the white almost takes a little bit away from the blue.
It kind of does.
You know what I mean? Because it doesn't look as blue. So
I'm sorry. I think I pushed you to.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I don't even know if I would have had enough of the gold sparkle. I might have. I don't know.
But you're not going to start it over, are you?
No, I won't. Even though I partially want to, but I won't. Because I still will love this. It's not like I'm going to look at this sweater and go, oh, I don't like it at all. You know, if that was the case, then yes, I would rip it out. But I know I'm going to still love it. But it's very soft and squishy. I think this will be a great.
My hands are clean. I checked.
You're fine.
Well, no, you never know. You touch my face or something.
True. Just don't touch your shirt. Just don't touch your shirt. So anyway, this is I've had fun knitting on this. It's been enjoyable, which I don't know, everything I've knit from Espostrico has always been enjoyable. I don't think I've knit any of their patterns and thought, oh my gosh, what are they talking about? Or
good.
I can't, I wish they could explain this. Like every pattern I've ever done from them, it's always been very clear and well written. So I appreciate that about their patterns. Not only are they free, but they're very clear and understandable. So that's really nice.
Is it easy to find their patterns on their website? Because I think I tried.
I think you just go to Ravelry. That's what I do, and I just type in Espostrico.
Okay.
Patterns.
I looked on their website before, and it's almost like they have a blog or something, and you.
They might. They don't have their shop anymore. They sold it.
Oh.
And so I'm not sure if they're still putting out patterns. I hope they are because they're so talented. But I know if you just go to Ravelry and go to Espostrico, or just type in that sweater name, then it'll come up. But so she's still selling.
She is. Darn Yarn MN is in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
And yes, she's on Ravelry, and her website is darnyarnmn.com.
Nice.
So yeah, she is still. So that's good. That's always nice to know.
That's good.
Yeah, I have one by her. Not as big as that, but I like it.
I love it. Yeah, it's a great bag. And it's held up really well. I've had it for a couple of years now, I'd say. So and I just love the fabric. That houndstooth.
I do too. I love the houndstooth. Yeah.
So yeah, that sweater, it's been very relaxing and enjoyable. But again, when you hold with mohair, it's not mindless to the point where you can't, where you can look away. And I had to cut a couple snips of the mohair because it either got dropped on accident or whatever. But mohair is very forgiving in that way that you can just snip it.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't really come out, So it really grips to the yarn well, so that's good. But I love the linen quill. I'm like, it's like one of my favorite fingering yarns to use for anything.
We believe you.
Yeah.
The only thing is they need to come up with a sparkle, and then all of
Oh
your
my gosh,
all of
dreams
your things
will come true. Well, and that's the sweater where I only have 2 skeins. I need 1 more,
Oh,
and
right.
they're supposed to email me when they get it back in. So I'm hoping.
Well, good thing you have other projects to work on in the meantime.
I know. I'm just hoping it's soon that they get it in. You know, I don't want to wait like 6 months or something. I'm hoping it's like, you know, within the time frame that I want to finish that sweater. So.
Okay, you guys ready for a long freaking story?
Uh-oh.
I know.
Oh boy.
No, I mean, okay. So I posted the other day this question about, this is so stupid, but I've always seen like clothespins and things like that where people have yarn on them. And I didn't understand why. Did you?
I mean, I think people do it for color swatching is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just wanted to know, like, what's the deal? So people do it. Well, you can, if you're someone that uses a lot of, what do you call it?
Well, it does color work or anything like
or
that. Or
industrial yarn. What do you call industrial? Like not
commercial.
Commercial yarn. So, you know, if you're someone that works a lot with, and I'll just use the example because that's what this is, Premier. This Premier anti-pilling decay weight yarn is what I'm using on Renata's blanket, and I love it. I'm so happy with it.
Oh, good.
But, you know, so if that's something you do a lot of whatever, and you want to keep track of color names, I think it's a great idea for that. So I went ahead and did the colors that I have. I put the names of them on the, and because, so I have like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, I have 15 colors that I'm working with on her blanket. You know, if I was doing 4 colors, it wouldn't be as big a deal. But as I'm coming to each square, so right now I have all this yarn in my rolling cart, which you can't quite see. But so when I'm going to make a new square, you know, like pulling out all the different balls of yarn and trying to figure it out is not a big deal. But I just decided to try using these. And I think I like it. I think that it's made it, so like what I've done is, well, I have to back up a little bit because Renata's blanket, I started
joining it, right?
I'm doing this join as you go, and I wrote down, I have it written down. I used a tutorial on YouTube from Hooked by
Robin?
Nope. That's my circle blanket. This one was Play Hooky With Me, I think, is whose I did, and I love it. It's so easy to do. So I have it, like it's actually like a blanket now. To where it's like a blanket. And so what I do now is, where am I at? Here. So this is, and what I'm trying to do is I have these 2 flower patterns that I'm doing, either this one or this one. And then I'm just doing a plain basic square. So what I'm trying to do is this flower plain, the other flower plain, and just kind of go like that. It does get kind of, there's a couple spots where I'm like, wait, that doesn't seem like it goes, but it does in another direction. So it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah. No one's going to look that close.
No. So the last square that I just did was this one. So when I'm trying to decide, you know, what colors I want to do for this square, it's a lot easier to me to just kind of grab some of these and pick 4 or 5, or, you know, depending on the square that I'm doing, versus, you know, taking the whole blanket over to the
cart.
And so anyway, this join is so fun. It's super easy. And I'm going to, I didn't bring it out, but the squares that I was doing with those barnyard knit ones, like I did all the sunburst squares, and then I started joining them a different way. I'm going to undo all that and do it like this because this is so much easier.
Oh, good.
But anyway, so yeah, I think, I'm pretty sure that lengthwise, especially since we're not as short, I think it's long enough. Like, especially because I'll still do a border when I'm done.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Then
it's long enough. And then this is the width so far. And I think, I mean, I think it's still going to be a little, I'm really trying to stay focused to try to get it done. I was thinking, like I said, no problem before Christmas. Now I'm thinking, I really hope I get it done by Christmas because it's just
not
not
even
off.
Christmas, in time for you to send it, in time for her to get it by Christmas is more like it. Yeah.
Right, and I don't want to even send it within 2 or 3 weeks because things
get crazy. You have the month of November.
Oh gosh, I do. So I'm really trying to stay focused.
Yeah.
And the good thing about this is that on Anna Knitter. Anna, her Instagram is Anna Lena Knitter. And I've talked about her before because she wrote the pattern, that God's Promise sock pattern that I did. She wrote that pattern. She's got patterns on Etsy. She has a YouTube channel, Anna Knitter, and I haven't watched yet, but I'm going to. But anyway, she is doing I guess every month she has a knit along kind of thing and a different prompt.
Okay.
Well, her prompt this month is to do as many squares as you can. And it's Anna's Knit Club is the hashtag if you're doing any. But I'm really trying to have that motivate. Like, I'm not trying for any prizes or anything like that, but just kind of a mindset. Because if I wasn't trying to get this done for Renata for Christmas, before Christmas, it would be put away because I want to do something else.
Exactly.
So I'm really trying to do it.
Well, what if you set a goal for like, okay, I want to have her Christmas package out by
I do need
this
to do
date.
that.
And then that way, you know, at least, okay, I can map out how many squares do I need to have it done a day in order to get.
That's a good idea because like knowing that it's as long as I think it needs to be. And I think if I went 1, 2, 3, 4. If I went 8, like this is 4. I think, don't you think twice that would be fine?
For length or for width? Yeah, probably.
And then I gotta do the border of some sort.
Yeah, the border will help. So yeah.
I think that would be it. Like if this was doubled.
And I think a border is going to go way faster.
Way faster. Yeah.
So you can whip that part of it out pretty quick.
But you're right. But then I could count how many squares I actually need to have done. And what I could do at this point is start attaching them widthwise so that I know for sure how. Although who cares? I mean, I'll figure it out. So that's that's what I'm doing there. But anyway, the best thing about the clothespin things is it's a mouthful. Her Land O'Lakes Girl 3 on Instagram commented. She didn't know about the clothespins, but she talked about using barrettes. Now, not this big, but this style of barrette for keeping, like if you have a, I mean, it would work with this too, but like a ball. And I haven't tried it yet myself. She showed a picture, but you know how your stuff comes undone. Not so much for the center, but the outer one that it comes unraveled when you've got them in a bag. Just clipping it on there.
Brilliant.
It's really brilliant. Like when she posted that, I could not get over it. I was like, what? How is this not known by everyone? Because
and how is it not being mass produced? Like cute little, yarn.
I immediately got on to Amazon and ordered 100 pack of the smaller ones. Yes. I have some of these ones. They wouldn't be as good because,
Well, they can come out,
right.
Probably not.
I mean, they're probably on there pretty good. But it's just not the same. Yeah. But so this style barrette should be in every knitters and crocheter. Anyone who works with yarn should have a bunch of these. Yeah. So
Michelle will now have 100. So
I will.
Hopefully that's enough.
I will use them because I have tons of partial skeins because I am no longer into like I will open a skein to do a row in a blanket. I mean, I want to use my yarn.
Yes.
I had so much fun doing your guys' advents this year because I just broke into all these skeins of yarn that,
That's fun.
Yeah.
So fun. Can't wait.
So anyway, that's my...
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. She will love it.
I hope so. I think she will. I do.
She'll have it forever.
Again, it's like, I do really, like for an acrylic yarn, I love this yarn.
Yeah.
I am tempted to knit a sweater out of it. I don't know when.
You should. You should try it. I'd be curious.
But
yeah.
because I think with the wool bothering me the way I think it does, I just think I could actually maybe wear this. I don't know.
The only thing I'll say, I mean, just because the other day it was so freezing cold, but Bob and I wanted to sit out on the deck, and so I grabbed my, oh gosh, I don't remember the name of it. It's that really woolly Icelandic wool plotalopi that I knit, that huge by Bee Mandarines, that shawl. And I put that on and wrapped it around, and I was totally warm out there. And I was talking to Bob, we were talking about just the properties of wool and how great it is. And I told him, I said, it's so funny because this shawl, it has so many holes in it. It's very holey, but yet it is so warm and lightweight too, very lightweight. But it is the warmest thing. And if I have that on me versus a superwash shawl, hands down, the wool is so much warmer. And so Bob immediately went on Amazon. He was looking for 100% wool blankets. He was like, I want to like get a 100% wool blanket because they repel water. They are antibacterial or whatever. They repel bacteria and dirt. You don't have to wash your things as often. But I'm just, the warmth factor is just like, there is nothing like it. Like, it's just warm. So, I mean, that's the thing. It's like,
for me, not as much a big deal.
Yes.
Because I'm not cold.
You're not.
Much.
And also for you, I mean, if the feel is not comfortable, then it's like, why the heck would you want to put something like that on your body? Yeah.
But
so that's understandable.
Funny about the other day, I was helping Michael hold on to the sheet when Karen and Pam, we did the two girls, their hooves. And sheep don't really like, it's funny because he'll watch YouTube videos of how to do it, you know, and they make it look so easy. And then we get out there and we're fighting with sheep. Well, he kind of did a spur of the moment, like, I'm going to go do Karen's hooves, wish me luck. And I'm like, you need help. Why don't you just tell me?
Yeah, just say
So I had a tank top on because I'm in here with the fire going.
Right.
And these super lightweight capri bottoms.
Yeah.
So I just grabbed a coat, like not even a super warm coat, and my rain boots and went out to help him. It was freezing and raining. And I should have had a hat. I should have had gloves. I said, well, my hands were ice cold. Like I didn't think I could keep, I kept telling myself, you can do this. You used to do much harder stuff than this.
Yeah.
So I was putting my hands on the sheep's wool thinking, this is supposed to be warm. You know? And it was just kind of had a gross wet dog feel. But nonetheless, I was with you in spirit thinking, you guys are supposed to be warm. And I'm trying really hard to warm my hands up.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay, so my hat, the Sophie hat,
had you started that?
I have started it, but I have not worked on it much because this is that one that's super thick. And
doubled. Yes.
And it leads me into one of my community service.
Okay.
So you know how I had said maybe I'll rip this out and knit another Getting Warmer? Because I loved that so much, the Getting Warmer.
Yes.
Okay, so the Getting Warmer called for Woolfolk Luft, and what I had used was the Woolfolk Far, which is what this is, but I absolutely loved it. It's super soft, squishy, all that stuff. But then I was like, I'm going to order some of the Woolfolk Luft. Okay. Because I want to, maybe I'm going to knit, I was planning on knitting another Getting Warmer with the yarn it actually calls for. So I ordered it and got it. Okay. Love the color, but I don't know if I'm going to love the feel of it as much as I love this. So anyway, this is the Luft. It's very soft.
Is that the one we knit our sweaters out of? Or
no.
Not? That's what that is. No.
No, it's something even different.
Oh my gosh.
It's Woolfolk. I'd have to look it up. I'm not sure. But
so this is their bulky?
So this is considered bulky. Okay. Yes. So it's beautiful color. It's soft. It's very soft.
I love the color.
Yeah, I just don't know compared to this. This is like, feel the difference. Oh, what do you think? You know what I mean?
This is soft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's really soft.
Okay. So maybe it'll be fine.
But I know what you mean about this being, because it's squishy.
Yeah.
But you haven't knit that up yet.
I haven't.
So I think you might feel more of the, cushy factor once you...
True. Well, this one's going to fill in more, you know what I mean? Whereas when I knit it with the far, because it's a worsted, whereas this is bulky.
Okay.
But I knit it on the same size needles that they called for.
Right.
So I didn't adjust that. So it's definitely more airy, whereas this is going to be more dense because it's actually going to be on the right gauge. So I want to cast this on ASAP. Like, I can't wait because I loved the Getting Warmer. It's like one of my favorite all-time knits that I've knit.
I might be like totally confused and not something that we even need to talk about, but I think you're doing the bulky, you're going to be doing it on the size needle that they call for. So I would think it's not going to be as dense. Is that what you're saying?
No, it will be more dense.
What is?
Because this is thicker.
I know, but you double up?
No, I didn't double.
Okay.
I didn't double, yeah.
Yes.
So,
okay,
yeah. So it's going to be a fuller, which I think I'm going to really like. I think I'll really like
Well,
that.
I'm anxious for you to get it done because I want to feel this.
But I still think I'm probably going to rip this hat out because I'm not loving knitting it double. Yeah. And to me, it changes the feel and it doesn't celebrate the softness of this.
After we podcast last time and talked about all the wool folk, I got on and I was like, I have to buy some.
I know.
And I didn't because I didn't know what I was going to do, but I just love their
I love their stuff. So I think I still want to do the softy hat because I like the hat, but I just think I'm going to try to find something. I can't even remember what it calls for. Is it, well, obviously it's bulky, I think, because this is worsted and it's not thick enough. Bulky weight yarn. Yeah. Okay. So I think I would just purchase some bulky weight yarn.
You could purchase more of this.
Yeah, exactly. I could purchase more of that and do it. That'd be perfect. Then I wouldn't have to double it. And I could use this beautiful stuff for something else. So I definitely am going to do that. Because that would be an amazing hat.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine how soft that would be?
It would be.
Oh, so nice. Yes, so nice. So anyway, I'm going to rip that out.
Okay. I think you'll be happy.
Get 3 skeins, which is what it calls for the Getting Warmer cowl. So, and I'm anxious for that. I think the green will be a great color for fall and winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a great green. I'm anxious for you to do it because I want to feel it.
Yes, I think it's going to be amazing. Like. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Yeah. What else are you working on?
I started a pair of socks.
Okay.
And so this is that yarn Scrumptious Pearl that I had ordered and I had talked about, but it came. And so I got my socks going. I was kind of off to a rough start with these because I love the colors.
Yes,
the colors
very pretty.
are so pretty.
That pinks are so pretty. Yeah.
I had started a pattern where you like slip a stitch, each color change like every 4 stitches or whatever. Okay. And then it kind of goes up into the next color. I've done that pattern before. Yeah. With these colors though, when it was the lighter ones, there's not enough contrast. So you just really couldn't tell that I'd done anything. Yeah. So I ripped that out. I was about there and I just thought, I'm not impressed. So I ripped it out, started over, and then started the other one.
Those colors are so pretty.
I love these. I absolutely, and it's sparkle. They're beautiful.
They're beautiful.
I got kind of frustrated though because I have a picture I can show it, but 3 times in one of these, the strands were not plied.
Really?
So the first time, so I'd already ripped it out once because I didn't like how the pattern was going. Or actually, this happened first. I came across this thing in the yarn where it's just not plied. It's just like this, and you just don't feel great about that,
Yeah.
But I knit through it and came across another one. I was like, wow, that's twice already. And then I was like, I cut it and started over because I just didn't feel, I thought that not on a pair of socks.
No, yeah.
Then I did again that pattern. I just didn't like how it was looking, so I ripped it out again. Then I started with this, and I came across another thing where the yarn just wasn't plied, and I thought this is really freaking annoying. Yeah. then I posted on Instagram, and I didn't name the dyer. I'm not trying to dog the dyer.
Right.
But some people said, oh yeah, cut it and start over. And some people said it shouldn't affect the integrity of the sock. It's more of like an aesthetic thing.
Okay.
And so for the third one, I just went past it.
Okay.
And I'm hoping, I'm just going to hope that means that it truly doesn't affect how durable.
Yeah, I don't think it would, because if you think about it, like when I use the roving, which,
sorry guys,
Plotalopi, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I'm using there, that's not even plied at all. But people,
socks?
You don't for wool, because
it's huge.
You could, it'd be super bulky, but they say that once you knit it, though, it's super strong. Nothing's going to come apart. And my shawl that I have knit out of Plotalopi, like I've never had any problems with it. So I think once it's knit up, it's stronger too. Okay. And that's somewhat plied more than this stuff is. This stuff's not plied at all. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's literally, you can pull it apart, So
I don't even remember which sock it was.
And if you can't see it, that would be more important to me. I'd be like,
and in this kind of patterning, like if it had been on this side, you might see it more.
True.
But it was on this side.
Yeah.
And so I just went ahead with it, and I haven't really worked on them much in a while. Okay. But the colors are gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous,
and the sparkle is perfect.
Sparkle's great. And I didn't contact them to say, hey, because what would the end game be? I didn't want them to send me a new skein or anything. And I understand that that's kind of something that just happens sometimes in yarn.
Well, and they can't catch everything that happens when they're dyeing and stuff. They probably don't see that.
No.
You can't see every little...
Right. Now, I have never come across that in other sock yarns that I've used. Certainly not 3 times in half a skein in that much knitting. So I'm hoping that I got it out of the way and that I'm going to continue.
Smooth sailing from here on out.
Yeah, that there's no other issues, because I think the yarn's gorgeous.
Oh, it is.
It's
absolutely
so pretty.
Gorgeous. And maybe it was just a bad batch.
It could have been. And if that's the case, would I buy from them again? I'll just have to see how the rest of the sock goes.
Because I was just about to say I'm going to go on whoever they are and buy that skein, because I think that skein is so pretty.
It's so pretty. I do.
Gorgeous.
I love it. It's gorgeous.
The colors are so pretty.
But,
do I knit socks? No. So
you could start
stupid.
again.
I know. I have several.
No, it is. It's really pretty. I just
pretty.
love it.
So pretty.
So again, I'm not saying their yarn's not good. I think that probably any yarn dyer can come across that, and
that's the thing. To me, it's more about the dye job, because to me, they have no control. They're not making the yarn. They're literally buying it from a supplier.
Right. But if they're buying from a supplier that's providing them a sub-quality...
Well, hopefully they're not. That's why I think it must be a fluke thing, because I'm like, it's not something that happens a lot. And I think there's only 2 to 3 places that most dyers get their yarn from.
Yeah.
So if it's not something that universally everyone's having these issues, then hopefully it's just a fluke.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. As I knit all I'm saying is I don't feel good automatically going and buying more until I knit a little bit further with these.
Yeah.
But it's probably, because like many people said, there's this industry standard that it can have 3 in a skein or something. Well, I've hit that mark already. So there shouldn't be any more.
No, it should be good now, hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
But I know it's just that colorway is Let's Eat Cake.
It's so pretty. So pretty. Yeah. But no, it's frustrating, because it does make you start to question everything about your project too. Like, is it going to last? Am I wasting my time? Why am I doing this? Should I rip it out? Should I?
Yes.
And it just makes you stressed, which isn't what knitting should be.
No. Well, I just was thinking, how sometimes you get it seems like it would break easier, and that's not what you want with a sock.
No.
And then when it's self-striping, you're not going to just cut a little bit. You've got to go through an entire repeat.
And then it ruins your stripe.
You'd have to get rid of that whole repeat of stripes. And
it just involves too much thinking and planning. And reworking things.
Yes.
Well, this is another sweater, which I thought once I cast on that I'd be like gung-ho and crazy about it. And I still will be. It's just, I think that other one with the blue just got me. So this one I did cast on at the beach, but I haven't worked on it much. But I will. I know I will, because I really want the finished object. I just haven't done it yet. But this is the Daily Pullover.
Oh, yeah.
By Pearl Soho, and I'm knitting it, of course, with their linen quilt. But Anyway, so I have a baby sweater, and also I put it down because I was at the point now where I've got to do all the short row shaping, and I was like, okay, short row shaping, you just have to sit and do it all and get it done.
Yeah.
And I just haven't, when I've had time, I've wanted to knit on the other things. So I think today I'll probably sit down and actually finish it. My only question is to those who have knit the daily pullover with linen quill is, does it fill in with blocking and washing? Because I feel like that's pretty, like, and I don't know, do you think the sweater looks fully? And of course it's my gauge, I'm sure. I didn't do a gauge swatch.
If you zoomed in on this, you can see
that it's pretty, okay. So I'll definitely have to wear a shirt underneath, which is fine.
Well, maybe. I mean, you might be fine not.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But I just wondered, because when I was knitting it, I was like, wow, is it supposed to be that, holy? But anyway, so that's where I'm at. Nothing too exciting. It's a baby sweater, but I'm ready for the short rows, so I need to conquer that.
It is a pretty, I like it.
I do too. I like it too. And this is the colorway Juniper Green, which I love. And it's super soft and squishy. But anyway, so that's fun. So I need to keep plugging away at that and just get past that point. It's funny how sweaters are like socks in the sense that, like, you get to that point where then it's just smooth sailing, just knit, and with sweaters, it's like once you get done with the shaping and the dividing.
But are you happy then?
Am I happy then?
Yeah.
The first part definitely takes more thinking, but then it is nice to feel like, good, I've already divided for the sleeves. Now I'm just getting the body done, and it's just knit, knit.
But
so
do you like just knitting and stocking up forever and ever and ever?
I don't mind. Okay. I did the half and half for us, which
lots of
knitting.
Speaking of which,
so.
Okay, that's so that I can remember to insert the picture of your mom.
Oh, yes. I gifted my mom the linen
Hopefully
quill.
I get it in the right spot so no one sees me actually doing that.
That's right. I gifted her that, and she wore it to church, I think, one Sunday. And I asked her, she said she loved it. She said it was so warm and comfy. And I said, oh, can you get a picture? I want to show it on the podcast.
Yeah.
So she sent us a picture, which was really sweet. So I was so glad. She's totally knit worthy. She loves anything I knit for her. So that's awesome.
I sent my sister-in-law those socks, and she was very...
That's cool.
It is. It's nice.
It's so nice. Because we appreciate our knitting. But to have someone else appreciate it even half as much as we do just means like, oh, yay. Yeah,
exactly.
It just makes you feel good. So, yeah.
I started a hat that I absolutely love.
Nice.
It's called the Strata Beanie by Nikki Griffin. And I think she's got another like beanie boat or something, but anyway, it's Strata Beanie, and I'll link it. I love, so it's kind of like that hat I did a long time ago, and I think Knitting I Love was the gal and I loved that pattern, but it was kind of a pain because you were like picking up all these stitches or something. It's just hard for my eyes. The way she has this is written totally different, but it kind of gives you that same effect of these welts, but this is much easier to do. And the other one was a fingering weight. This is DK.
Nice.
And the other one that I did with minis, and so it's very scrappy. So I decided on this one that I'm just going to use these 3 colors and go back and forth because I think they're gorgeous. The pink is
so pretty.
The pink is Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. It's this amazing it's merino, silk, and stellina. It's called Dust Storm. It is. It's beautiful. My favorite. It's just such a pretty pink. And I love this, like this base. I want everything on that base. It's so pretty.
Yes, very squishy.
This awesome blue black is, these folks don't die anymore, Spirit Trail Fiberworks. So can't get that, but plenty of beautiful blues out there. And this one is so pretty, and that's Kingdom. Well, it was Kingdom Works Water Lily. She has changed her name to Lavender Moon Fiber Co. And she's on Etsy. I don't know why she changed it, but anyway, I've bought several of her skeins and I love them all. But
beautiful.
Anyway, so yeah, it's not a fast knit. It's because each of these welts takes quite a few rounds to do. Yeah. But I even like how the inside looks.
Yeah, the inside's really cool.
Maybe you could reverse it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
maybe.
Exactly. Although these on the inside of your head might feel kind of weird.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, so maybe that would be a reason not to.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I'm just loving this hat. Just super fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very fun. So is it form-fitting on your head, or is it?
I have no idea.
Loose? Oh, there's no pictures?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
I was just curious if it's like
that's a good question.
Slouchy at all, or is it?
I don't know.
I mean, beanie sounds to me like it wouldn't be slouchy, but
Let me find a picture
who knows?
so you can.
I'll show something else.
Yeah.
All right, so my Plotalope, I literally just took it out this morning and did some rows so I could say I did something, because it's
so funny.
It's the least thing that I want
You
to
are
work on.
so funny with that sweater.
I know, it's so weird. So now I'm on the ribbing, so I'm just doing it in black. And you're supposed to go down to a size, I think, 8 for the ribbing.
I'm going to interrupt you for
Yes,
just a sec.
yes.
See, I need a barrette.
Yes, you do.
Because look at what I got going on here.
Yeah, such a mess.
Yes.
Such a mess.
Okay.
So you're supposed to go down to a size 8, which right now I think I'm on 10s, I think, for the ribbing. But I didn't want anything to come in at all, because I feel like this is already going to be kind of voluminous anyway. And I didn't want all of a sudden like this bigness here and then a little bit cinched in. So part of me regrets that I did that, though, because now I'm looking at the ribbing and I'm like, it's pretty messy looking to me. It's not nice and tight, you know?
Okay.
So, but not enough
But
for
you
me.
hate that sweater anyway.
Exactly.
So.
I'm not going to rip it out. So I am on the ribbing down below, and I'm just doing that in black. So that's going to be just black. And then I just have to pick up for the sleeves, which I think the sleeves will go pretty fast because I'm literally just doing some pink, green, yellow, and then the cuff will be black as well on both of them. So then it'll be done. And I feel bad because it's the Felix pullover, because the Felix pullover is a beautiful sweater. It's like, when I've seen pictures of it, it's really beautiful. It's just, I feel like my choice of yarn wasn't beautiful, but it doesn't mean it's not a beautiful sweater. And a lot of people love it because it's a very, basic sweater. It's not super hard or difficult. And so I feel like it's a great beginner sweater. Or it's a great jumping off point if you're like, I want to do a sweater, but I want to do stripes, you know, because some people, they don't do the eyelet up here. They just knit the sweater as a basic sweater, you know. And so, I mean, I just feel like it's very versatile. It's a good base sweater that you can kind of, you could add stripes. You could do whatever you want with it, you know, put a motif on it somewhere or something. So anyway, so I think it's a great sweater. And I've seen lots of beautiful Felix pullovers. Mine, I just, you know, it's just the colors. And I love the Plotalope. So I just think, you know, like we've said, if I would have just picked maybe a few less colors and had it look more uniform, I would have liked it better. But it's fine. I will wear it. It's wool, so it's going to be super duper warm. So I can appreciate that. And I will probably wear it just for that alone because it's so warm.
When you're sitting out on the deck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm anxious to get it done because I feel like it's so close that it's like, come on, Leslie, just, you know, power through it and get it done and have it off your needles so you can focus on other things. Because I feel like everything else I'm knitting on, I'm more excited about, and I have other things that I can't wait to cast on. And I'm just waiting because I'm kind of like, okay, I need to, you know.
And I feel like it kind of brings you aggravation. I
mean, it doesn't when I'm knitting on. Like this morning, I was enjoying it. It's just, you know, it's just not aesthetically pleasing when I look at it to my eye.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to me. So it's a little chaotic to me. It doesn't bring me peace. But at the same time, knitting it is fine.
Okay.
It's not like painful. It's not like
Okay,
not
so
misery.
you're not suffering.
I'm not suffering.
It just sounds
you know?
like it.
It's just, you know, it's not that, you know, dreamy, beautiful shaping and beautiful, like, I don't know. Anyway, we've talked enough about it.
I have to show you. So it is Beanie Boat is her Instagram name. And another thing I want to tell you about this pattern, I don't know who else does this. Oops, oh crap, I just lost the spot where I found the hat. But without showing the pattern, she gives you these little boxes to check off for each round that you do.
That's cool.
That makes me so happy. I love checking things off. So
makes you feel so accomplished.
it does. All right. I had found, and then she's also, this is the one I talked about a while ago that you can do it as a,
nice, yeah,
as a
ponytail
whatever thing.
Yeah.
Which now that I cut all my hair off, I probably don't feel as compelled to do.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to do it either. I would just look like I'm bald. Yeah.
I'm not seeing a ton of pictures on here of people wearing it a lot of different, like that doesn't really show whether it's...
Well, it definitely is close to the head, so it's not a slouchy, you know.
Okay.
So I'm more of a slouchy hat wearer. I don't like close beanies.
But I did see someone on here that it looked like...
And you can add more to it. So that's the thing.
It kind of looks like this gal, like hers is a little more slouchy in the back, but not...
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I mean, you could, but I don't know how much it would slouch because it's pretty thick, so it may not slouch very much, So,
yeah.
But yeah.
The one that I knit out of the fingering by the other pattern designer, I wear that hat a lot.
Oh, good.
And I think you're right. I think it is a little bit more of a tight-fitting hat, which is nice if you want it to keep you warm.
Yes.
And
if you have longer hair, like I think for me, it's just with short hair. It's like I feel like I have to wear a slouchy one that I can sit back a little bit on my hair so it looks like I have hair. Otherwise,
I remember when I wore my hair really short and the hats were a struggle.
Yeah. But I totally see myself wearing them at work because it gets freezing cold in there. So I will definitely be wearing hats this winter for sure.
Cool.
Whether I look bald or not. I won't care at that point.
You won't. You'll have cute hats on.
I have to be warm. So anyway, I think that's all my projects. So.
Okay. I don't know if I'm sure I've added something to this since we podcast last. My blanket my other blanket. But
oh yeah,
I don't remember for sure.
Yeah,
if I have, but
Purdy.
This is I can't tell you a pattern name because it's one that I've just kind of done my own little thing.
Yeah,
and then I think I did mention that after I started doing my own little thing, I saw someone post that there was kind of a similar idea of a blanket, and part of me wishes I had just done that, but. Again, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to, this is it. I'm doing this. It's totally fine.
Totally. It's beautiful.
I need to do another circle because I'll forget what I'm doing if I don't.
Yeah.
So but I was kind of like, as much as I love this, I'm contemplating that it might end up going to Rebecca. Because I think she'd like the black and white.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be fun.
We'll see.
Knock out both girls' blankets at the same time.
This one's nowhere near though.
No, true. It would take a little bit longer. Yeah. Don't know if we'd be ready for Christmas.
Definitely not for Christmas. Although at least hers I don't have to mail.
Her birthday is in when?
February.
So maybe February would be a good time to aim for it. Yeah.
Or I might just keep it. I don't know.
Who knows?
So that's it. That's all I've got.
Fun. Well, I didn't purchase this pattern because they're free from Miss Bostrico. They're all free, which I love.
I think you showed that last
time. Did I show it?
Show it again though, because I really liked it.
I think.
No, because I loved it because I liked the colors.
Okay.
I love those colors.
Weight.
Let's see.
And I think I ordered yarn for it. You know what? I was actually going to order the actual yarn it called for, but they were out of several of the colors, so maybe I didn't order. Do you hate when you do that? Do you ever do that? Order yarn and then you're like, crap, what did I order that yarn for? What pattern is that for? Because I've recently been printing off patterns like crazy and purchasing patterns, and then I'm like, crap, did I order yarn for that? Do I have yarn for that?
Interesting. I gotta write that because I love that color combo that is in the loop.
Yeah, and this is in the Bostrico. It's a cowl. But I don't mind this one because I feel like I can double it up, so I still get that around my neck, warmth. So,
do you think that maybe you ordered the yarn that they talked about?
I looked it up, but the problem was they were out of some of them. So I don't know if I went ahead and ordered the ones that they had and felt like I could fill in.
What yarn do they use?
It's Rowan Alpaca Classic.
Did you just say all that and I totally missed it? Okay.
No, I just said it was DK weight, but it's their Rowan Alpaca Classic. So they were out of a couple colors. I think I looked at like 2 different stores. So I can do more digging. I don't know, but I have one package coming from somewhere and I can't remember what the yarn is and what it was for, but I ordered it specifically, I'm pretty sure, for a pattern. Okay. I just don't remember which pattern. So,
well, maybe when it gets here, it'll come to you.
Yeah, because I did just, I purchased Amy Loudon's recent sweater pattern too. I got that one. And that one, I think I'm just going to get yarn from my stash because I think it's fingering held with mohair. So I have tons of that. And then I also purchased Andrea Mowry's, I don't know if it's her newest because I feel like she's coming out with patterns all the time, but it's this big, comfy cardigan. It's this big, bulky type cardigan. I purchased that one too. I didn't print it off yet though, but so anyway, and I don't know when I'll knit it, but I just thought it was really a cool design. And so, it's like you want to collect them or something. I don't know. It's like,
I have definitely purchased more patterns than I have ever knit.
Oh gosh,
You know,
yeah.
like
I have a drawers
It's kind
full
of like
patterns.
yarn.
Yeah.
Not quite as bad, but
Yeah.
I don't know why I do that, because why not just wait till you're actually ready to do it?
I know.
But that's not how we roll.
I know.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got a Row 1 mini.
we did.
It was so fun. It's always fun to get the package and tell my husband, you know, that,
Yeah.
it's my package. Anyway.
Oh, where do you open it?
How do you open it?
I'm like, where's the thing?
Oh.
There it is. I just don't know how to open a package.
I know, gosh.
I just never get any.
Need more practice. I don't know.
Oh, those go so good
I
together.
know. I even love this one, the hot pink. So these are from Coats & Co.
Which I had not heard of
I had not
before,
heard of
and I
it
haven't
either.
looked them up yet because
But it's
I haven't yet.
Coates. So Coats & Co. This is their fuchsia, which I think is just such a pretty pop of color. So fun.
earthy gray.
Dusty lavender. Really pretty. These are all
Saffron.
solid colors, which Michelle and I thought was cool.
Yeah.
Verdant, is that right? But yeah, because a lot of times you get sparkly, or not sparkly yarns. What?
We never complain about sparkly.
Yeah, speckled yarns.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice to get some solids.
Yeah,
too.
we'll mix them in together.
Yeah.
Dark teal.
This is sapling. I think that's really pretty. Like a mustardy color.
Light sage.
Light peach. That's a really
Ooh.
pale peach. That's really pretty.
Electric yellow.
Oh yeah. Atmosphere. Nice light gray.
Coral.
That's pretty.
It is.
Sea foam. That one's really pretty.
Svelte.
Gold.
Sprout.
That's cute. Bright peach.
Mulberry.
That's pretty. And dark navy. That's pretty.
And ivory.
Nice. It's interesting how some of these are, you know, like light peach, bright peach. Let's see. I thought there was another one that I felt like was kind of...
Maybe it was one that I had.
Maybe.
It was a...
Well, you've got a peach too.
I do.
Well, kind of a coral, but it's like...
It goes
looks,
though,
yeah,
yeah.
it looks like a nice fade.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And like these two, I feel like they're like a lighter and darker shade, and even,
Oh, yeah,
you
totally.
know, so it's kind of interesting how that is.
Yeah.
We're just looking at stuff. They
Yeah,
how both
sorry.
of our sets
You like
kind
seeing
of
the
like
top of our heads?
go together, but yet, you know, they're like,
Yeah.
anyway, they're almost like fades. They're really pretty. So if you got both of the sets, you could like,
Yeah. I haven't done anything with mine in a while because of this blanket, I think, of Renata's. I'm really looking forward to getting back, because I was having fun where I could at least do some, you know, stick them in something right away. That's kind of the fun of...
Well, I think I'm going to take out my crochet blanket, just my one that's just, you just go back and forth.
Like, take it out, like rip it out?
No.
Oh.
It's literally in a bag in the back room. Because
You're going to start working on it.
I'm going to start working on it again. Because I miss working with the minis. And that, like we've said a million times, we love that these are just ready to go. Right, so I don't have to wind anything. I can just pick out a mini and start crocheting with it. So, and I don't know, there's something about crocheting on my blanket during the holidays. It's just like,
I agree.
You can watch a movie, trashy TV. We've been watching trashy TV.
Have you?
Yeah, we've been watching that, oh gosh, Love at First Sight. It's so stupid. But yeah, people are in like pods and they can talk to each other, but they can't see each other.
Oh.
And then at the end, if they're in love with each other, they propose
my God.
while not seeing each other.
You and Rebecca have very similar taste in TV and stuff.
I just I like reality. I like seeing how people interact and what happens. And so I'm hooked on that show. It is pretty trash. So we just call it trashy TV.
That's
so
funny.
I'll tell Bob, I'll be like, you want to watch some trashy TV? He's like, yeah. So I put on one of my stupid shows. And, yeah. So.
Okay.
That's beautiful. So pretty.
And my other, I almost forgot. This is my final. Final month of. Oh, and this. Okay. There we go. That looks more like my community service
All
purl.
right.
When we
Nice.
were going to do this last week, the only thing I had was this. And I was like, wow, this will be the first time I've ever been like, I've got one skein of communities. Except I bought a lamp.
Yes.
I love my lamp.
Yeah.
It's called the Happy Light by Verilux or something. I just love it. What sold me on this one was because I needed a lamp by my chair that doesn't blind my husband. So it's adjustable in height. So I can have it like right over my workspace instead of this light from above that blinds him because he wants to sit in the dark. I want to actually see what I'm doing.
Right.
And, so anyway, happy with my light.
That's cool.
But I wasn't going to drag that over here. So anyway, so yes, I'll just show this since it was in my hand. Up North Yarns. This is called Christmas Blues.
Pretty.
Yeah, sparkle, and it's more mintish than I thought it was going to be. You know, just you can't always tell when you're looking at colors on the computer, but doesn't mean I like it any less.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It is really.
And you said that's DK? Is that what you said?
I think it's fingering. It does seem kind of
thicker.
thick, but it says fingering.
Huh.
Oh, and the other thing that I thought was interesting about this is I didn't notice that this is that Lurex instead of Stellina.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that before I bought it.
Yeah.
And that's not my favorite. I think it's like of them that I've seen, I think it's pretty.
Yeah, I think it is too.
It's, yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a fun color to pop into something. And
Definitely. Or a hat. It'd be a cute
oh,
hat
it'd be
or
a pretty
something.
hat,
Yeah.
So I've said before I don't like the Lurex as much as the Stellina. This one just doesn't seem as, I don't know, it's not as in your face.
No, I agree with you. I was going to say the same thing. And it still feels very, very soft.
Yeah.
Very soft.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really soft.
So maybe Lurex has come a long way. Maybe our initial experience with Lurex has been, you know, but yeah, I mean, I like, but you're right. It is, I don't know, I guess when you look at it, it looks like fingering.
It does now when you pull it apart, but at first I assumed it was DK. So I was like, it looks thicker to me than...
I have such a hard time. Carrie brought me back this yarn. She, when she went to Rhinebeck, everyone brought some yarns that they could just trade. Yeah. And so she asked them if she could take this for me because it's a bamboo cotton yarn.
Oh, interesting.
And because I'm still trying to, you know, play with the idea that, but anyway, I think this is called it's called DK / light worsted. And I just don't understand yarn because that does not look... Yeah. That doesn't look any thicker than fingering to me.
No, slightly thicker than fingering, but definitely not worsted. I mean, I would say
when I
heavy
think of
fingering.
DK, I mean, that blanket I'm doing is DK.
Right.
That just doesn't seem like DK to me. So I know I had bought one of those wraps per inch things. I can't find it. Yeah. But
I definitely feel like there's a difference too, even in fingering weight yarn. I feel like there can be light fingering and then a fingering.
There's a huge difference.
Yeah, because light fingering is just above lace weight, you know, but it's very fine and delicate. And then there's fingering, you know, so. Yeah, that's definitely a thicker fingering, I would say.
This one.
To me, I feel like it is,
It's very much like the Arkansas, yeah, it's just a plumper. Okay. Which I like, especially for socks, which I don't think I'll be doing socks with this, but some of those, like one of my favorite dyers for self-striping yarn uses a very thin base. Yes. And I just, if I buy her DK, I love it. Yeah. It's great. Yeah. But I can see why some people would like the thinner because they don't want big, like if you want to wear them in shoes, it's nice to have the thinner, But
I don't feel like they hold up maybe as well. I don't know. Maybe for some people they do. Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely prefer a little bit of a thicker. I mean, unless I'm purposely knitting lace weight or a light fingering weight something. But for the most part, I prefer, a nice thicker fingering weight. Well, when I was at the beach, I went to Candy Skein Yarn Shop, which was fun. The owner's super sweet. Oh, her name's on here. Kurt and Tammy.
I haven't been there since we first moved out here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a cute shop. She was super, super sweet. We talked for quite a while, and She was really nice. So I got, it was my birthday soon after that, so I got their birthday cake colorway.
I love that one. That is so pretty.
Yeah, and this is they dye their yarn, you know, themselves. This is their yarn. And I wanted to get yarn from their shop that they dyed. Yeah, so anyway, this is her yummy fingering. So it's 75 merino, 25% nylon. I just thought it was a pretty colorway.
They're very happy colors.
They are. And then this one is called Marzipan Cookies from their Star Wars snack series.
Oh.
And I don't know. I do love yellows. I you know, I always say I don't like wearing golds and stuff, but I don't know. I do like a good gold. So I thought this one was really pretty.
Write that down. Candy scheme.
Yeah. But yeah, sweet. It was a nice shop and it was enjoyable. It was very, very fun. So she had some nice yarn in there. I don't know what you do with those. What is that? Is that just a charm? Must just be a charm.
Oh, interesting.
But I was like,
it's cute. It's a little piece of candy.
Yeah, but it's not like
totally,
a stitch marker though. But
you could stick it on one of those light bulb things, but I don't know that you would.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about these little charms at the end, the yellow.
They're really cute.
Yeah. Fun. Yeah.
So this is Stunning String Studio, I think. It's Stunning String for sure. That's all it says on the bottom. I think it's Stunning String Studio. But remember the first month I got, I didn't really care for. I liked last month's. This month I really like.
Oh, good.
I did.
Good.
So it's. I don't know. I was.
Oh yeah.
I was, Stunning String Studio. And they always send a pattern of like, I don't know if it's always the same designer, but it gives you a code that you can go on and pick which I haven't done yet. But
these are gorgeous.
These are really pretty.
Beautiful. The sparkle's beautiful.
I love that you can get sparkle. I think the deal is that I kind of think that all of these colors are ones that you could just go to her shop and buy.
Oh, okay.
And then I think they do one variegated or something that's like box exclusive for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
So, because I was trying to decide, do I want to, the minimum purchase for these subscriptions is a 3-month.
Oh, okay.
You can do 3 months, 6 months, a year, and it gets less expensive the longer you commit to it. I don't know. I had it in my cart. I was thinking, I've been happy with 2 out of the 3, you know? But then I thought, if I really want to, I can just go buy.
I know. That's what I was thinking too. It's
so
hard.
hard.
I know.
Because it's so fun to get it. Like, it's so fun. But
Well, you almost feel like you're not paying for it. Because you've already paid up front.
That's true.
So it feels like,
because this one they charge you monthly.
Monthly, okay.
But it's very reasonable. I wanna say shipping included for this part, it's like $28.
Oh my gosh.
$28, I think
really
is what
cheap.
it is.
Yeah, that's really
so that
good.
is really reasonable.
That's really reasonable. Yeah.
Especially if you consider you have the potential to get a pattern.
Yeah. Totally. And the little goodies they put in it.
Yeah.
They put in some biscotti for you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
And
treat.
it actually didn't break or anything. I was telling Leslie, I opened my row 1 minis of this while I was on the treadmill the other day. And so I wasn't even being very gentle, you know, because you're trying to not fall off.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So I'm impressed that the biscotti didn't break.
That is.
Because when I buy it at the store, it always breaks.
Oh my gosh,
so.
yeah.
Anyway.
Such good stuff.
So I haven't decided. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think subscription boxes, like the idea of them are super fun.
Oh, totally. Just like advent calendars are super fun because you've paid for them long ago.
Yeah.
And so I got Devin, I was telling Michelle, I got Devin's from Knitty McPurley. I got her advent calendar and it was just so fun to be like, oh my gosh, it's here. And I'm not opening them. A couple boxes were opened, but I hurried up and shut them.
Oh, good for you.
But you get a pattern also with a QR code and I haven't scanned it yet because I think I'm going to wait till December 1st or something and just see if it's something that I want to knit with them. But they're DK weight. And I was glad I got it because I had gotten an email from like the shipping service saying they couldn't deliver it or something happened. And I was almost going to respond to it, but then that day it came. And so I was like, oh, good. Okay. At least it got here. So
don't mess with our
I know,
yarn
our
deliveries.
advents. So I was super excited to get that. So I just put it in the dining room. I'm not going to touch it till
That's exciting.
later.
I mean, it is.
It is. It's exciting. It's fun. So fun. Well, I ordered from Dandelion and Dogwood. Amy, we love her yarn. And when I saw these minis, I thought they were so, so pretty.
They're
so this is her from their pumpkin collection on their sparkle sock. I'm not sure what it's called. If it's just called pumpkin or what is
Pumpkin
that?
collection.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So anyway, I just thought they were gorgeous.
They
minis.
are really gorgeous.
So, so pretty. Oh, I mean, everything she does is gorgeous. So, I mean,
We
you can't
both
go wrong.
have an advent from her coming.
Yes, I cannot wait.
I know.
I'm so excited.
But next time you're going to order from her, you need to let me know so we can combine shipping.
Yes, for sure. And then you're going to show your minis?
Yes, but I feel guilty because
Why?
I don't think that... I don't know.
Oh my
Leslie
gosh.
says that she sent these as well.
Yes.
And Leslie's just being nice and assuming that they're for me.
Well, she didn't send a note with it. So I was like,
Which
but to me, when I
makes me
saw
think they're
them,
for you.
but when I saw them, I was like, they look like Michelle colors. I bet you she sent these for Michelle.
Well, they
They're
are
gorgeous.
absolutely gorgeous. And I'll tell you, when I went to her site and I saw these, that's probably what I was going to buy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I didn't want to pay $20 shipping just
I
for one little thing.
I know.
And then I could have added a lot more to my
Of
order, but I
course.
thought, gosh,
I know.
Her
that's
why we need to combine.
Pretty. Her stuff is so pretty. I know for sure. We definitely.
Yeah, because it's not her fault. It's expensive to ship.
Yeah.
That's why we keep our prices U.S. only because it's so ridiculous. But
it is.
this is it's Pretty Little
gorgeous.
Liars. These colors are amazing.
Yeah.
Especially this
Like
one.
I said, all of them are just amazing.
Yeah,
they're
all
gorgeous.
really pretty.
They're so pretty. Oh, I just love them. These will be ones I just stare at for a while, and
Yeah, they are really pretty.
Well, actually, I'll probably put them with my Advent when I get from her. And see if they go with them or whatever.
Definitely.
We'll see. But yeah, it's so pretty. Love it. But see, I could see even knitting another one of these.
I wondered about that.
With some minis.
Yeah.
So it'd be changing colors.
If you would
but that would be pretty.
Although it definitely wouldn't take, you'd only use partial mini,
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, because you do use, I can't remember how much of a skein you use.
it doesn't seem like that much.
It's not a ton. Yeah. So, I'd have to see. I should weigh, I have to weigh this, but then it's got mohair in it too. So.
True.
And this already has the sparkle, so I probably wouldn't add the mohair to it. But
you don't need to.
It's so pretty.
There was something else
Beautiful.
that you showed that was a fingering. I thought that you showed that was a fingering weight. I don't know. But just today, I thought was a fingering weight pattern. But
that cowl. That cowl by Espostry.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
But this wouldn't really. I could do that maybe because
I don't know if that would be enough though.
probably not.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
That's the only problem. You probably need, I think, like 50 grams each or something. I don't know. I I haven't really studied the pattern to know how much you need, but that's really pretty though.
This. So if you haven't, you have to have gotten it by now. If you're an Arkansas yarn sock. Is it Sock Society? Is that what they call it?
Maybe.
It seems like that's what it's called. I don't know. I can't believe
I thought you were going to say Arkansas Yarn Worshipper.
Oh, Arkansas Sock Yarn Society.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was a complicated thing just to say
Yes.
that. Anyway, if you haven't gotten yours yet and you don't want to be surprised, but by the time I get mine, I think everyone's gotten theirs.
Probably.
Just because of the distance between.
Yeah.
But
It's beautiful.
don't sweat the fall things. And it's really,
so
I love
pretty.
this. I like yellow in some things.
Yep.
This yellow is not my favorite. Like if I was picking a yellow.
I think it's more of an orange though.
I think that.
You know what I mean? And when I think of it as orange, it makes me happier.
Okay.
Because to me, especially with the name of the yarn, it sounds like fall.
I love the sparkle part though. And if this was next to like a navy or something, it would be really pretty.
I love it.
And I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these. I know some people are putting them all into big blankets and I'll do something. I love them.
Yeah.
I love her base that she uses. I love her
color choice.
I mean, I've never been unhappy with a skein from her, from Arkansas Yarn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is no
Gorgeous.
exception. I really do like
Yeah.
it. This one, And she always sends her little Arkansas stitch marker and then another one. And I love this one. It's a little acorn.
Cute.
And this is a little
Oh yeah, leather.
like tag
Yep.
thing. And she sent 2 patterns for hats. The Liana hat.
That'd be pretty.
I was just wondering if one was a. Oh yeah, one's crochet and one's.
Oh yeah, that's crochet.
Oh cool, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so we've got a crochet hat or a knit hat, and one of Grace's favorite things.
Oh boy.
A pom-pom.
Yeah, that's the snap ones. I love the snap ones.
I love the snap-ons too. So I have this thing in the yarn shire. My yarn shire is such a disaster because I can't go in there anymore until she's older, or if Michael's up here and is doing something with her. But even then she whines. She loves going in there and getting a hold of stuff. And one of her favorite things is I have this thing of pom-poms, and it's in this little bicycle thing, so it's on the floor, and I shouldn't have to move it just because of her. But as soon as I open the door, she jets in there and just starts getting pom-poms out, and then she'll run out here with them, and one day she got one of them that had the snap, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I could pick that up and move it so she couldn't get to him, but then she just grabs skeins of yarn.
Yeah,
so it's like,
it's her playroom.
okay, I guess if I have to sacrifice some pom-poms, but I can't let her just play with them because she just tears them apart.
Well, you don't want her to ingest that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
So it's just a constant, but yeah, so the snap one's going to go up to where Grace can't get it, because I do like those snap ones.
You just have to Grace-proof everything.
I know, it's true.
Yeah.
Little turd.
Little turd. She is. Cute turd.
She's a cute
Thank goodness
turd.
she's cute.
Yeah.
Saves them every time.
She's got to be, I mean, she's like 6 months now, so hopefully she'll start to...
mellow a little bit. Settle into her.
Exactly.
Whatever she's going to be like.
Yeah. She has. I mean, I've definitely noticed that she's mellowed out some since we've gone.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And acclimated
In fact, she's in here with us now.
I haven't heard her at all.
Yeah, unless
napping.
Unless Michael took her and I'm not aware of it. I think she's in here
so.
with
He
us.
hasn't been in here, because when I pulled up, he was down there, so he hasn't come in at all.
All right,
so,
then. Yeah.
She's been well behaved.
She has.
Or she could be in your room terrorizing
There could be something completely torn up and a pile of poop and a puddle of pee. I'm hoping not.
Let's hope not. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always our hope. Make it through a podcast without pee and poop.
Yes. Yes.
From us or
bodily,
the dog.
No bodily fluids.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So, I think that's all I got.
I think it's all I got too. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's true. We had a few things.
I feel like it's been a good purge. Like
I know.
3 weeks of like,
we can put stuff away now.
Yes.
We can.
Yes.
Although, really, it's so sad because it used to be after podcasts, I would go put things like literally away, like in an organized fashion. And now it's like open the door, throw it in, and shut the door,
and don't see it again for
I need to. It's like when I go in there, it's like, oh, I just want to be in here because I miss all the fun stuff.
Totally. Yeah. Someday.
Yeah,
you'll get back to that someday.
Exactly. It'll happen.
Grace will be summer.
We'll hopefully record before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I think so. 2 weeks will be like a week before Thanksgiving, I think, right? Something like that.
Right in there.
It's crazy.
Anyway, we'll talk to you guys in a while.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Yeah. Enter all the prizes.
Yeah.
And you have a better chance of winning because there's like 20 billion of them. Yeah.
And if you did win, I'll be hearing from you.
Yes. Yes, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
All right. Have a good couple weeks.
Bye.
Bye.